This is the World of Sports Network presentation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Welcome to our Divisional Preview show, man. So we're excited. This is probably the best and most anticipated part of the whole football season. The divisional round, what we call it, the final eight, the top eight, final eight, whatever, final four game, top 8 teams. So like always, this week's spread and bets are brought to you by the MGM Casino. So with no further ado, producer, let's get right to game number 1. Rams taking on the Packers. All right, so the spread goes like this. The Packers are right now a 6.5 point favorite with the over under 45.5. So how I feel about this game, man? Been watching films. Obviously, the Rams right now are defensive. They're the best defensive team in all the playoff left. As far as athletically, as far as matchup-wise. But there's one thing is Aaron Rodgers right now is playing out of this world. And we know the relationship between, Matt LaFleur and Sean McVay. But at the end of the day, right now, at this particular moment, man, I respect the Rams defense, but with the Jared Goff situation, and frankly, I don't think the Rams offensively are that dynamic. I think they're more of a running team, and if the Packers finally put 8 or 9 men on the Bucs, I think they'll be able to neutralize the running game. So with that said, look for Aaron Rodgers. My pick and my bet is for Aaron Rodgers to cover the 6.5 point spread. 6.5. Mind you, if you get this game at 7, take the Rams. But I got this at 6.5 because I see Aaron Rodgers and them winning the last, basically doing a championship drive at the end of the game and converting a first down to win this game by a touchdown. So Guru's pick is the Packers cover the 6.5 point spread. The Ravens taking on the Bills. Love this game. This might be the best game of the week of the divisional game. We got two guys that offense and teams is basically based on those guys. You got the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, as far as he's a team running game, he's a team passing game. Hell, if he could catch the ball, he's the team with best receiving game. If they didn't have Stephon Diggs, who'd be the team best receivers? He's that good. He is the entire Buffalo Bills, man. Taking on Lamar Jackson. We all know what Lamar is, man. MVP Lamar, man. He's comfortable in his skin, and you can see a transformation in Lamar. It's a difference. Lamar you could tell he's just not worrying about it. He closed all the outside noise. Right now, he knows what he is. He is the best, the most athletic quarterback to ever play this game, and he knows that, and he's comfortable with that. So with that said, the spread is what? The Bills are 2.5 point favorite, and I think it's over under 45. 2.5 point and over under 45. I love the Ravens playing this game. I love everything about the Ravens, man. I love the double dip on this one. Let's double dip. I like the Ravens to cover the 2.5 point spread, and I love the over 49.5 points right here, man. Obviously, I think the Ravens are Lamar could score 20, 25 points a game. Lamar is a walking 20 to 25 points. Josh Allen is also walking 20 to 25 points, man. So combine that, I see a over 49 points, 49.5 points, man. So take that double dip. Once again, Ravens 2 plus 2.5, and take the 49.5 over. The Browns taking on the Chiefs. Man, the spread is what? Chiefs -10, and it's over under right now at 57.5. Right now, the solid bet right there. First of all, the Cleveland Browns are not gonna this is the take this bet right here. This is take this straight to the bank bet right here, man. You want to take the college kids, take the foundation, whatever the money you're saving up for the home, for the mortgage, for the kids, for the wedding, for buying a ring, whatever that money is, man. Put it on the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Because at the end of the day, the Cleveland Browns busted their nut last week, all right? They scored 40-something points, however points they scored. They are not going to duplicate that this week. So anticipate with having basically, it seemed like the Chiefs been off a whole month, right? Now they're finally playing a meaningful game with Andy Reid having extra week of preparation going against the Cleveland Browns, who they're novices in this situation. They're new in this playoff thing. So I think the Cleveland Browns Super Bowl was last week, and I anticipate them to lay an egg. take the double dip on this one, baby. The Kansas City Chiefs gonna smoke that 10 and that 10 point and take the under 57.5 because frankly, I don't think the Browns finna score that. They ain't gonna score. They already busted their nut last week. All right, the final game of the division is the Bucs taking on the New Orleans Saints. So right now, the spread is the Saints are -3 and is the over under, 51.5. So over under 51.5. The player in this right here, man, is I can't go against Tom Brady. That's one of those things. Like I love me Tom Brady. I love me Drew Brees, man. It's like having kids, man. It's like you have a daughter, you have a son, man. It's like you having a brother, you have a sister. It's like I can't choose, man. I love them both differently, man. I love the Bucs differently than I love New Orleans. It just so happened they just got to match up against each other. So with that said, I'm gonna take the safe bet. This is the third time. Every time you meet the same opponent for the third straight time, you know the nuances. You know everything about that opponent. You know when they throw a punch, how it feels. You know how to cover up. So you just know everything about that opponent. So with that said, it's going to be hard to trick that opponent. It's going to be hard to lie on that opponent. It's going to be difficult. And I like the under on this game, man, because those guys know each other way too much. So the Guru's pick is the under 51.5 because yes, I cowered myself out of this. I can't pick against Brady and I can't pick against Breeze. But one thing I could pick against is the score both of them are going to combine for, and both are going to combine for under 51.5. And this concludes our divisional matchup. Y'all know the drill, man. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.